Hey, I'm Seal, and this is my chunk account. If you're unfamiliar with the concept, all you need to know is that I'm restricted to a 64 by 64 tile area known as a chunk, and I must complete all of the tasks within it. Once the tasks are completed, I can roll another chunk, and the process continues. My starting chunk is the Wizard's Tower. It, alongside Draynor, are extremely nostalgic to me, and because I have some nostalgia-inspired goals, I felt there was no better place to start. The rule set I'll be following is the vanilla rule set. At the ripe old age of 30, I don't have that dog in me anymore, and the 100, if not 1,000 hour grinds that come with the extreme rule set just don't appeal to me. My long-term goal for the account is to clear all of free-to-play before moving on to members content. That does mean this account will be free-to-play and only pursuing free-to-play tasks for the time being. Once I've cleared everything, I'll get members and do all the members' tasks in the chunks I've unlocked before moving on to new chunks. For specific chunks, such as the Edgeville Dungeon, I may utilize membership to circumvent how crowded the area is on free-to-play worlds. Now, for my chunk task, the Wizard Tower is interesting mostly because it has a lesser demon spawn, so most of my long-term tasks in this chunk are due to its drop table. I need to get a Rune Medhelm, Mithril Chain Body, Mithril Square Shield, and Steel Scimitar from it, as these are my best in slot pieces. This means I'll have to get 40 defense to wear the Rune Helmet, and 33 magic to be able to telekinetic grab it. Neither of these skill levels should pose an issue, as I'll passively get them as I farm wizards for runes and train magic on the lesser demon. Short-term chunk tasks include the wizard's drop table. I need to acquire a blue wizard robe, a blue wizard hat, and a staff. These make up my current magic best in slot and should be fairly easy to obtain. And lastly, we need to start the Imp Catcher quest, which I believe we'll be able to finish when we get our next chunk. Let's go and see what the chunk has to offer. We've got some level 9 wizards. We've got some leather boots. These are a task, and they are my best in slot footwear. Going up, we've got more wizards and boots. On the top floor, we have a lesser demon where most of my long-term tasks come from. Also a busy training spot, so securing kills might prove interesting. We'll head back down now and take a look at what we got in the basement. And down here, we've got a bot, a chicken, and a wizard. So nothing crazy, but this will be my home for the foreseeable future. Let's get the first kill here and experience on the account. This poor chicken is looking like a mighty fine victim. Some feathers and some bones that will get us our first prayer experience on the account. Bones are going to be my primary source of prayer XP, so it's going to be a slow grind. Quick check-in with the first milestone, level 5 attack. I'm going to swap to strength now to level that a bit. It's a bit slow going. The early levels are, all I've got is chickens to really train on at this point. Yo, we got the first random on the account. It's only 125 coins. It's not super helpful right now, but I'll take it. Better than nothing. Level 14 strength. We've also got level 10 attack. So we have a new max hit. I think it's time we go for our next wizard kill. It should hopefully be a bit faster this time. It was faster. It wasn't fast though. And oh boy, 2 coins. Double the loot of the first wizard. We're making the big bucks now. Another wizard killed, and our first runes on the account are nature runes. Long way to go before these become useful, but it is what it is. Just finishing an evil Bob random for some fishing XP. The good old classic 7 fishing. This might be nice in the future when we get access to our first fishing nodes, but for now, it's just nice to have some extra levels. I died. And there we have it, the first gear drop from wizards. It's the blue wizard robe. That's a chunk task. Nice to get it out of the way. It's an easy one. and it provides a little bit of, defense and will help with magic training down the line. And 6 minutes later, we got a staff drop. Again, an easy chunk test down, and our best weapon going forward until we get a steel scimitar from the lesser demon. We unfortunately can't get a mithril scimitar from the mystery boxes, so this is our best in slot magic and melee weapon for the time being. And we look a little more wizard-like.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Finally, this felt like it took forever. The blue wizard hat has been obtained. Definitely went a bit dry getting it, but nice to have it finally. Really brings the wizard vibes together. Now all I'm grinding for are runes to level magic. I have yet to get any mind runes. I died again. So I was fighting some chickens for experience. They're a bit more brain dead than flinching wizards. And someone doing one of these quests put a fire down. I'm using this moment really quickly to cook some chicken as emergency food. I did not solicit this, so I feel alright taking advantage of the opportunity. First clue on the account, and unfortunately I can't complete it. It's nearby though. I don't know if I have any steps in my chunk that I can complete. Nice to see a clue though, and I'll be honest, I didn't know chickens could drop clues. Level 20 attack finally obtained, and this should hopefully really boost my accuracy against wizards. Gives me about 13% better odds to hit. Hopefully this helps bring down the time to kill on them, because flinching is horribly slow. Shout out to this handy little tool that I definitely will be making sure to use going forward. The game has to be laughing at me. After going nearly double the drop rate on the hat, it drops 2 hats back to back. Level 32 strength, another max hit gained. I think I'll level defense next and maybe attack after. We're up to level 18 prayer, almost 19. The account is starting to ramp up a bit. First quiz random on the account. I've been stockpiling my lamps. I'm not sure what to use them on. I could put them on fishing due to proximity of fishing nodes, but it feels a little wasteful. I could do rune crafting. I don't know how a free-to-play rune crafting grind will feel, but any help towards it might be nice. I think I'll hold on to them for now though. If you have an idea, let me know. This kill will mark the 250th wizard killed since the start of the account. I've made some awesome progress so far. I'm currently working on defense. I wish I had more mind runes by now, but I won't complain. I think next episode we'll start with some of the first magic levels on the account. This should help boost magic defense and maybe make flinching a little less painful if I get caught out. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you in the next.